for checking out the Doc Live Technology series. In today's episode, we're looking at the documents and forms created in QAD and how to create a beautiful looking form directly out of QAD using a standard QAD print or a customized print. So first, here's a list of the current documents that we have utilized FormTrap to create out of QAD. So there's a unique, there's quite a variety here of the uses in the product. You can see that we can get fairly creative with it. So, but basically, any text output from the system can be transformed and automatically routed for archiving, emailing, printing, or a mixture of the three of those things. Can also go and retrieve other inputs and print out things like barcoding on a work order for items. We've also included other components such as PDFs for specific products, pulling them right off the network drive. But what I really wanted to show you was some different forms that we've printed out of QAD. So here we have a bill of lading that was done recently for a customer of ours. And as you can see here, we can do barcoding for the specific items, and then we can also do a watermark of test there, just so that they know that there's nothing they have to change. And here's a unique one. It's a work order from a customer where we actually barcoded the items, and we included here, we've got floor stock, routing, etc. And we're also picking up the item number for this last page here to go to the directory on your system and to pick up the schematics of the part that they're working on here for the work order. So it can pull this from your network drive and then insert it into the last page of the work order so that whoever is performing this work order can actually see the schematic of the part they're working on. So another example would be something like shipping items. So we have a customer who, when shipping their product, actually needs a couple different pieces of paper in a packet that go inside the box, and this could be a how-to-use document, safety information, you name it. But we set this up as an automated process based off of the actual sales order number. The sales order comes in, whoever's picking the order scans the sales order number, and FormTrap actually goes and finds all the information it needs in that packet based off of the contents of the package getting sent to the customer based off the sales order number. So this was actually used to replace a cubby system that they had on their floor for their different products, and they also had to manually fill out certain forms that were associated with particular items for a customer. But I also wanted to show you the designer software, just to show you a bit of the back end of the actual creation of your invoices out of QAD. Here's an invoice that comes directly out of QAD. I call it the ugly output, but it's here in the designer, and you can map all of the data in the designer and distinguish which element of the incoming document needs to be reordered. You can set rules here, and basically what we're doing is we're just reformatting this text input from QAD and transforming the document. So the intermediary for is the XML document, so we're just going to reorder these values, put in XML, and then we're going to determine how that data will be mapped for the transformation into a new document. So here's the actual design of the form that is printed out of FormTrap. And we'll have different pieces of information that has been mapped based off the rules that you've set, as you can see here. There are some things here on the side bar, such as you're designing your form, the page header and footer, and the report header and footer. The report header and footer is for the first and last page of the form or document, whereas the page header and footer is for all the pages in between the first and last page. You can really leverage this investment in actual software to transform processes and documents in a whole variety of different departments and processes in the business. So it's just something to consider as you evaluate here further. Hope you found this video helpful. Just feel free to reach out if you have any other questions or you want to talk more about the solution as a whole. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.